1. Sheer black pantyhose are the whole point here. That classic 15 to 20D veil that makes the leg look clean, calm, and sculpted, even under bright indoor light. They read smooth and slightly satiny, not shiny, with a consistent opacity from thigh to ankle that gives the bodysuit and brief silhouette a sleek, editorial finish. I love this kind of sheer because it's the fastest way to turn a simple black base layer into a deliberate look. Your legs suddenly look styled, not just bare. Look 2. Sheer black pantyhose, softly semi-sheer with a little depth, create that chic nightclub haze under a strapless mini. They elongate the line so the red pumps hit harder. One dark ribbon of leg from hip to toe, then that flash of color at the bottom. When I wear this denier, I feel instantly pulled together because the fabric gives my legs a uniform tone that photographs like a filter, but in real life. Look 3. Sheer black pantyhose, ultra smooth and even, are what make this blazer mini moment look polished instead of harsh. The tuxedo energy up top can feel heavy, but the sheers keep the overall silhouette light and leggy, especially with those delicate strappy heels peeking out. I always notice how sheer hosiery makes my stance look more intentional. I cross one ankle over the other and the fabric holds the line like a styling trick. Look 4. Sheer black pantyhose, medium sheer and softly lustrous, are doing the elegant work under this turtleneck and mini combo. That slight sheen is perfect in warm restaurant lighting. It gives the legs a subtle glow without turning glossy, and it keeps the outfit from feeling too bluntly monochrome. I love how this kind of sheer feels like a secret layer of confidence. You're covered, but still visually delicate, and every step looks smoother. Look 5. Sheer black pantyhose with a higher waist, shaping style top are the centerpiece here. Snug, sleek, and ultra even from hip to toe. The fabric looks more firm and supportive than fragile. Like it's gently smoothing everything while still staying sheer enough to show the natural contours of the leg. This is the kind I reach for when I want that held-in, cinched feeling. The waistband makes me feel secure, and the sheers make me feel styled. Look 6. Sheer black pantyhose paired with lingerie is the purest version of why sheers feel sexy. That translucent layer that turns skin into something softly blurred and editorial. The leg looks airbrushed, the toe line looks delicate, and the overall vibe is refined rather than loud. I love the ritual of this, sliding them on slowly, smoothing the fabric up the calves, feeling how the nylon cools and then warms to your body, like the outfit is switching on. Look 7. Sheer black pantyhose with a subtle glow make this strapless, sparkly mini feel even more elevated. The sheers create that continuous leg line that makes the dress look shorter in the best way, because the legs look longer and more finished. I adore how a clean, sheer tight changes the way I move. I take smaller, more deliberate steps, and the fabric makes everything look controlled, like I'm styling myself for a camera even if I'm just in my bedroom. Look 8. Sheer black pantyhose under cozy texture is a power move. The fuzzy sweater and high-waist shorts say relaxed, but the hosiery says polished. The sheers soften the leg visually, then sharpen the overall silhouette, especially where the shorts cut in at the hip. I love wearing sheers like this at home because it feels like a private luxury. You're comfortable, but your legs still look sleek, and that contrast is exactly what makes it feel sexy. Look 9. Sheer tan pantyhose are the quiet star here. Barely there, warm-toned, and smooth enough to make the leg look sun-kissed under indoor light. With the brown floral mini and tall boots, the tan sheer acts like a gentle glow layer that keeps everything cohesive and expensive looking. I'm obsessed with this shade when I want pretty sexy. The legs look softly perfected, and the fabric feels like a second skin that makes me stand a little taller. Look 10. Sheer black pantyhose with a clean, even finish make this black and white collar dress feel instantly classic. The glossy black pumps pop more against the soft haze of the tights, and the whole look reads like a modern French girl uniform. I love how this type of sheer makes your legs look disciplined and elegant. It's that quiet, controlled sensuality, like you're fully dressed, but you know exactly what you're doing. Look 11. Sheer black pantyhose, slightly luminous and holiday ready, are the anchor under this glittering off-shoulder dress. They keep the sparkle from feeling too party costume by giving the legs a smooth, uninterrupted line, and the bow detail pumps look even sweeter against that sheer darkness. This is the kind of look that reminds me why sheers feel sexy in the first place. You're covered, refined, and still unmistakably flirtatious, like the glow is contained on purpose. Look 12. Sheer nude pantyhose are doing the quiet luxury thing here. Just enough tint to even out the leg, just enough sheen to make skin look polished under store lighting. Paired with the black sequin top and leather shorts, the nude sheer stops the outfit from looking too heavy and gives that crisp, expensive leg finish. I love this kind of nude sheer because it feels like a cheat code. You look smoother, more done, and your legs look like they belong in a styling reel. Look 13. Sheer nude pantyhose with a warm tint make this burgundy set feel sharper and more elevated. The legs look clean and subtly glossy, and the boots hit with more intention because the hosiery creates that seamless transition from skirt hem to footwear. When I wear nude sheers with a mini like this, I feel confidently put together. Like I can sit, stand, cross my legs, and the look stays elegant instead of casual. Look 14. Sheer black pantyhose. Smooth and perfectly even. Give this baby doll mini a sleek backbone. The dress is soft and swingy, the accessories are bold, and the tights unify it all into one continuous chic line. I love when sheers do that. They make the outfit feel styled instead of just worn. The sensation is part of it too. When the fabric is perfectly tensioned over the knee and calf, I feel poised, like my whole posture improves. Look 15. Sheer nude pantyhose under a bronze brown wrap dress is pure warm glow energy. The hosiery reads like a subtle filter. No harsh lines, just smooth, even legs that make the metallic sheen of the dress look richer. I love the way nude sheers change the mood of a wrap dress. Suddenly, it's not just pretty, it's intentionally sensual, because the leg looks polished and the hem feels flirtier against that soft, silky layer. Look 16. Sheer nude pantyhose in a warm cafe au lait tone make this beige and brown palette feel extremely chic. The sleeveless turtleneck and mini skirt are minimal, so the hosiery becomes the finishing touch, the thing that makes the legs look refined and camera ready. I always feel sexier in this kind of monochrome when I'm in sheers because it's not about showing skin, it's about making the skin look perfect, like I've edited myself in real time. Look 17. Sheer black pantyhose, matte leaning and sleek. Turn this black long sleeve mini moment into a clean, confident silhouette. The sheers create that smooth gradient from skirt hem to toe, so the outfit reads streamlined and intentional. This is where the feeling matters. I love the gentle compression at the thigh and the way the fabric glides when I smooth it upward, like I'm literally dressing myself in confidence. Look 18. Sheer black pantyhose, held up in hand, show exactly why they feel sexy. That delicate, elastic transparency that looks fragile, but wears like armor. The legs underneath look softened and perfected, and the fabric stretch tells you it's going to hug every curve without shouting. I love the pre-wear moment, the little pause before you step in, when the nylon is cool against your fingertips and you know you're about to transform the whole vibe of your outfit. Look 19. Sheer nude pantyhose with a natural, barely there tint make this burgundy mini dress feel elevated and wearable. The wedges keep it casual, but the hosiery makes the legs look smooth and refined, like you planned the look instead of throwing it on. I love nude sheers with open, summery shoes because it's subtly daring. You're keeping the softness of bare legs, but with that polished, perfected finish that makes me feel quietly bold. Look 20. Sheer nude pantyhose held in hand next to a neutral outfit is the styling secret spelled out. This is the layer that turns neutral basics into something sensual. The fabric looks thin, silky, and luminous, the kind that makes the shin and calf look softly highlighted. I love this shade for everyday sexy because it's not obvious to everyone. Just enough glow that you feel special, like you're wearing a private finishing touch that changes how you sit, how you walk, how you carry yourself. Look 21. Sheer nude pantyhose under a hot pink wrap dress is that perfect clash of playful and polished. The legs look brightened and smooth, and the nude tone keeps the color story clean, so the pink stays the star. This is exactly why I feel sexy in sheers. I can wear a bold dress and still feel refined because the hosiery gives me that sleek, controlled leg line. I love the moment I smooth them up after I get dressed. One last pass over the thighs, and suddenly, the whole look feels intentional. Like I'm ready for attention, but on my terms. Look 22, black tights that lean more opaque than sheer, still give that hosiery magic. Dense enough to look velvety, but fitted enough to make the legs look sculpted and long. With the glittering green mini and tall boots, the tights ground all that shine, so it looks expensive, not chaotic. This kind of leg finish makes me feel powerful sexy. The fabric is a confident barrier, a uniform, and the way it hugs the knee and calf makes my stride feel sharper. I always notice how hosiery changes my pacing. I walk slower, more deliberate, because the look feels like it deserves a little drama. Look 23. Sheer brown pantyhose with a higher waist are the deliciously unexpected centerpiece here. Warm, chocolate-toned, and softly translucent, so the leg looks bronzed and plush instead of stark. Paired with lingerie and a leather mini, the brown sheer feels intimate and fashion-forward at the same time, like a vintage pinup palette reimagined as modern minimalism. I love brown sheers because they feel rarer than black. The color reads intentional, curated, and it makes the skin look softly filtered. Sliding on a brown sheer after a shower is one of my favorite rituals. The fabric feels cool, then it melts into you, and suddenly your legs look like they belong in candlelight. Look 24. Sheer black tights under a strapless black bodycon mini are the final boss of this theme. Simple, ruthless, and impossibly sexy, because the finish is flawless. The sheers are thin enough to show the natural shape of the thigh and knee, but dark enough to make the legs look smooth and continuous, like one uninterrupted line down into pointed pumps. This is why I feel sexy wearing sheer pantyhose, because they make the entire look feel curated, not accidental. I love the sensation of the nylon settling into place, the gentle tension over the shin, the way the waistband sits and holds you. When I step into black sheers like these, I feel transformed. Not louder, not more exposed, just more precise. The outfit becomes a statement because the leg becomes a statement, and that quiet control is exactly what turns me on about the styling.